Hello, everybody, and this is the Mark of War News, the official Mark of War podcast. And I'd like to welcome my co-hosts.
Hello.
Greetings, everyone.
Good evening, everyone.
I'd like to start by wishing everyone a good week, and let's get on with the news about. Well, let's start with the Marine Imperiale. Recently, some things have been happening in the MI. What do you think about it, Jolly?
Well, I'm not much of a sailor boy myself, but it's the talk of the town. An announcement from Zarkala himself speaks of completely stopping navies due to a lack of activity. How about we ask the Navy man himself?
I don't see much of it as a Navy thing, honestly. I'll be honest, I think it's more of a France thing. France hasn't been doing well in the recent times, and I guess that MI would close, but RN is still doing well. Well, I've also seen independent pirate groups being active, albeit they're not really the best. Plus, Spanish Navy has been getting a bit active alongside the USN, but I haven't heard much from the US in general. Wave, any thoughts on this?
Yeah, adding to your comment, I think that MI closing down is not just a Navy issue, but also a France one too. Multiple regiments in the past few months have been closed, rebranded, or merged into one another. However, Navy itself is more of a backwater in Mark of War, with the long forgotten update of Navy not attracting the amount of people Mark of War had hoped it would.
And there you go. Very good to see. Zarkala in the background there. I hope France will hopefully open MI in the future. But, is what it is. It's how the cookie crumbles. Let's go on to our next topic. The two new nations in Mark of War. Russia and the Ottoman Empire. Personally, I do believe that the Russian Empire and the Ottoman Empire have bright futures, including land and navy. Jolly, what do you think?
The Russian Empire already having the potential to open a navy. Things are looking great. With the Lithuanian horde leading Russia's charge into Mao, looks like the Z nation will be a force to be reckoned with. Wolf, any thoughts?
Uh, well, personally, I don't have much to say about Russia as I've never really heard much about them until recently, other than the fact that Russia is very active. As for the Ottomans, I have noticed they are very active in the random raids too, but I have a gut feeling that they will get in some form of trouble yet again soon. What about you, Wave? What do you think?
Well, yeah, two nations coming into Mark of War in less than a week brings a heap of activity, especially from the Ottomans, who are brand new and have no dual enlisters. However, will their reputation hold as a as a toxic community, or is this a different Ottomans? Um, on the matter of the Russians, they have a 20% dual enlister rate with their rally on entering Mark of War, which isn't the greatest, as I personally think dual enlistment is a bad stain on Mark of War activity. Hearing from the generals, however, they have four upcoming merges with new people to the community.
As you and I are Russian generals. I do think
Yes.
that, the community is actually growing in many ways. There he goes. And, I do think that the older nations will try and hold firm and, advance with the newer nations. And, yeah, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you come back as we will be continuing this with either more debates, more news, or just a silly little podcast every so often. We will try and post them on Fridays, whatnot. Yeah, thank you for coming in. And yeah, from myself, Wolf, Wave, and also Zarkala, not speaking though. I don't know if he'd want to. Yeah, thank you, and bye.